go, spread the word, it's the Sealey. What? It's the Sealey show.
Where you need to go, spread the word, it's the Sealey. What? It's the Sealey show. It's the Sealey show. It's the Sealey show. We're better if you need to know, spread the word, it's the Sealey. What? It's the Sealey show.
Right now you're witnessing greatness. It's been a while, but I'm patient.
We've just been on the local stores.
Nah, this is the local store.
Oh, the local store, sorry.
And you should know that if you're from Mali, you know that that's is the one.
Yeah, that's pretty up this side though, more south, man, you know that.
But yeah, this is why this store's on point in Mali. But anyone that comes in knows that that store is the best one. You see that there, Amaré Vodka, second one from down from the top. But yeah, this is the first shop in Manchester to sell Amaré Vodka. They got it right there. We're currently in like 12 places now, but Zap's on stocks it every time, so we gotta represent.
Cool guys, so we're back in Suki, Manchester. Street food and bar. They've looked after us, as you can see. We had some food earlier, top notch.
Banging.
So if you're ever in Manchester, Deansgate, get yourself down there, man. Good food. So yeah, Cal, obviously we left it there on, so you touch on your struggles and obviously like the social media and how you've been finding it and so on. Wanted to move into like your big break really. So yeah, Ibiza. Talk to us about that and how that all kicked off. I know you said earlier that they called you. Is that just a random call or?
It actually wasn't kind of as random as I said earlier. Basically, what actually happened was when I was 17, I worked in Ayia and I was selling tickets for boat parties, you know, selling tickets for bar crawls. And I vaguely brushed past with a guy called Ben Perez. Shout out to Ben Perez. And you know, our paths crossed a little tiny bit. Fast forward 5 years time, the guys called me on my phone and he goes, yes bro, and I was like, yo, who's this? He's like, it's Ben Perez. You remember me from Ayia? We used to work together. And I'm like, 1 second, I've gone onto Facebook at these times, Facebook, I'm scrolling trying to click Ben Perez, find these things. I'm like, yo, like, what are you saying, bro? He's like, listen bro, bit of a different scenario now. I work for ITV, I'm a casting producer, and I work on the show, I don't know if you've heard of it, Ibiza Weekender. And yeah, bro, like I'm a 22-year-old man, and you know, that's just what got dropped on my plate. And it wasn't the way I was supposed to be going, it was acting, but the classical line for being an actor is, you know, you're not in this industry to pick and choose what comes. That's what came to me. I'm an opportunist, and I was like, fuck it, like, let's do it. You know?
That's what I've realised about you. I was saying off cam. And also we're going to get into it in terms of your career and the trajectory that's been on. But I feel like you're one of the rare personalities who's kind of used your status in terms of socials and TV, and you've taken it and been able to build businesses and sustain that relevance as well.
Yeah, I mean, in the same sense where to you, there's like, it seems as though it's like, I feel like from the exterior perspective, it's always been like, all, you know, rainbows, butterflies, sunshine, and business after business after business. But like, for a long period of time, man was not doing that. He was just spunking dough. I'd be doing these TV shows, getting big money in, and just next thing it's Ibiza, next thing it's Dubai, next thing it's Bali, enjoying myself, which as you should, you know what I mean, you're supposed to enjoy yourself. But like for a long time, I wasn't really doing business. I wasn't really doing much apart from spending money on alcohol, going out, drinking. So, you know, I've got to the point now where it's like, especially in the time that we're living in, like money is like the way that we costs us to live, just to live. So now I take everything. What, you want to work with me on this? Okay, let's do it. You want to work on this? Let's do it. I've got a couple of hours here. Let's do it. Let's do that. Let's do this. And I'm trying to do everything I possibly can to better, you know, my life situation.
No, more props to you, man. So Ibiza Weekender. How did you find that experience? 4 seasons you did, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, it was the funniest, it was the best, it was one of the most fun experiences of my life, bro. I'm a young man partying in Ibiza with girls. It's a no-brainer, like it really is a no-brainer. Like I lived like a dream.
Yeah.
It's like when people go and do seasons abroad and they go there, I'm getting to do that for like heavy dough, like, do you know what I mean? And you know, and everything that comes along with it, like the Insta and the extra work and the TV and stuff, you know.
And what was that the concept then? Because did you understand it before you went in, or was it just?
I had to watch it because I'll be honest, like that TV show is a bit. It was like I feel like I brought something different to it because I feel like it used to be like it's very light-hearted, it's very cheesy, it's very cringy, and you know I was definitely light-hearted, cheesy, and cringy as well when I was doing it. But like I feel like I brought a new sort of flavor to the show, which was what people loved, you know.
No, sick. And then obviously off the back of that,
TV,
yeah, that's what I've got down here, TV work.
Celebs Go Dating, X on the Beach, X on the Peak.
X on the Peak?
Yeah, that was one we filmed in New Zealand.
Okay.
Celebrity Coach Trip, Celebrity Karaoke Club, Celebrity Come Dine With Me. I've done it all, bro, I'll be honest.
And how do you find like that space, like in terms of like, the cameras, the personalities? Is everyone as authentic as they seem, or is it more like cameras on, let's go, and everyone like sort of jumps into character? Is it?
Bit of both.
Is it really? Yeah.
Bit of both. Like for me, I know that I'm like Callum, but I'm like Callum.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm like Callum, but I'm like Callum. That's the way I can describe it. Look, when the cameras stop, you know, you have to go. Oh. Do you know what I mean? Like it is like I'm still acting a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Because it is like me, and none of my friends or my family that will watch it. We all sit there pissing ourselves because we can't believe that I've just been that much of me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so it's like I'll be myself, but an extra.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, for the viewer, it seems like, for the outside, it seems like you have to just add a 10% on your actual personality.
Yeah, for sure.
To sort of coast through.
For sure.
And then obviously the challenge, which you recently come out of, congratulations.
Yeah.
3rd, 4th?
Yeah, I've just obviously filmed it again for the 2nd time, so I can't tell you that was not
aired
yet, so I can't tell you where I did on that one.
Okay.
But the first time I did it, I came out, made it to the final, came 3rd,
How did you find that?
Most intense show I've ever done.
Really?
But like highly rewarding. Like you push yourself to the limits. You meet some amazing people. You also party as well. So I'm living my thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear that. And then we've got some boxing on here as well. So again, just explain to us how that came about and why boxing.
Really and truthfully, I got a phone call, and it's literally said to me, "Hi Callum, how do you feel about boxing?" I was like, "Yeah, I did a little bit when I was younger, but like, you know, it is what it is." They said, "Okay, well, would you fight?" It was originally some guy, a podcast guy actually called James English.
Oh yeah,
James English. That was the original fight planned.
No
it was like, would I fight James English for 30 grand? I went, huh? I went, what? He said, would you fight James English on this show in 6 weeks for 30 grand? I went, listen, motherfucker. I was like, I'd fight Anthony Joshua in 6 weeks for 30 grand. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, that was how it originally started. It was supposed to be him. It was supposed to be him. Cut to the show was a bit of a shambles.
Okay.
And I actually ended up fighting James from Geordie Shore.
Oh yeah.
Who was like 10 kilograms heavier than me, but you know, the money's money, so I'm gonna do it, right? And that's how it started. So it started off a money thing, which slowly developed into like, shit, I really like this.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm pretty good at it. And then I signed a 3-year contract to one of the biggest PPV selling events in the world right now.
Sick.
They do like up to 10 million PPVs. 50,000 people in O2 arenas, and you know, 3 years I've signed to that now. So
congratulations.
That's literally like that's what takes up most of my time at the moment.
Yeah.
Out of all the other stuff that I'm doing with the vodka and the CBD company and the events, the boxing takes up most of my time.
Yeah. Well, I mean that makes sense. I mean, if you, like I said, if you got a passion for it now, you jumped in. Obviously, someone offered you the bag, you took it upon you, realised you're good. Why not? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no, more props to you, man. So we're going to be seeing you on a few shows soon then?
Yes, I'm fighting. I'm fighting in September.
Okay.
I can't tell you who I'm fighting, but it's going to be a big name in the influencer YouTube, whatever you want to call it, boxing world. You know, I'm currently 1-0, but the guys that they're putting me against are like 6-0.
So they've had a few fights.
Yeah, they've had a few fights, but they're not trying to give me the easy ones. I was trying to ask for people like Swarms and Ryan Taylor or them little bitches.
Oh, snap.
But you know, they don't want to fight me. So I have to get the big names. I'm just like, all right, it is what it is, isn't it?
I mean, make of that what you will. I ain't gonna say no more.
It is what it is, isn't it? They know they wouldn't come smoke me. I'm trying to get them on smoke. They were saying to me, I was having getting but bearing in mind, like I'm internet beef. I cannot do it. Like it's not for me. Cool. However, because of the world that I've drawn myself into with this boxing, I'm having to internet beef. I'm having to do it, and I'm in there. I'm 28 years old now, so I'm cringing at myself, like having beef Swarms and Ryan Taylor on Instagram and post it so everybody knows about it. And I'm like, what is going on? Like,
so basically, you're ready to go.
I'm ready to go, bro. I train 6 days a week, 3 times a day.
We've seen it, man. He's putting in the work, so wicked, man. Listen, I'm going to be tuning in. I'm supporting, man. So yeah, when that comes out, tune in, man.
Definitely tune in.
Now on to the big stuff. Talk to me about this here.
This is my baby.
I know.
This is my baby. This is the retirement fund.
I hear it.
This is the everything, to be honest with you. Like this is like what the passion's in boxing, but like that came to me. We made this from scratch. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me and my 2 business partners, Jake and Isaac.
Big up Jake, big up Isaac.
Yeah, we sat down together, and it was kind of like a situation where, like I told you earlier, I've tried so many things in the years that I've been on this TV thing, because there's only like, you know, it's not going to be here forever. So I've got a platform, you know, to use to best of my advantage whilst I can. Yeah. Now, I was thinking to myself, like, I'm throwing all these events, all these clubbing events and these nights out, and you know, partying, I'm a party boy, it's facts. I don't do IB for weekender for that many years if you're not a party boy, that's facts. And it was like, how can we incorporate it, because people love to go to your parties, everyone knows to go to your parties, and it's like, and then it was just like, I need a business where it's so a part of my lifestyle already, it doesn't feel like I'm actually trying to push something on somebody that they don't need. Yeah. And I had a clothing line, and it just didn't work out. The market was saturated. So this was something that fell so easily into the lifestyle, and we put our heart and soul into it before we even launched it, and you know, now we're where we're at. And how do we pronounce it? Amaré. Amaré vodka. Okay. In the UK, though, people are trying to say Amaré. That's a UK thing. So it's Latin, so it's Amaré. Amaré. So which means to love in Latin. So love Amaré, love vodka. Makes sense. So talk to us about the flavors we got on show here. So right here we have original. Then we have my favorite, which is the strawberry. We have passion fruit, and then we have kiwi and lime, and we have a new flavor that's coming real soon. I can't obviously say that again, but no like stress. You know, original strawberry, passion fruit, and kiwi and lime. Wicked. So yeah, listen, I've tasted it. How long's it been out now for? Would you say? So it's we just had our second birthday. Yeah. So I was gonna say around 2 years. So I was there at the launch, obviously in yours. Yeah. So what's going on with this is like, we took us a year to make with alcohol licensing. Like we went through so many hurdles that we wouldn't even have imagined that we was there, like to get a license to sell alcohol, the flavor tasting, our taste, the bottle design. You know, it took a long time, but we was not willing to release anything that wasn't, we're not going to we wanted it to be perfect because we know what we're up against. Yeah. There's only been one breakthrough vodka in the last 10 years, which is AU vodka, you know. In the UK. In the UK. Yeah. And they started off with a £7 million budget. So really and truly, if you didn't make a successful vodka brand with 7 million in the bank, you're a waste man, let's be honest. This has come from our own pocket. Like we've not taken no loans, no nothing, no business investments. Like this is from ourselves, like, you know, so we feel me and the boys, this is like our baby, do you know what I mean? 100%, man. I know you got a lot of support. I mean, me being one of them, like I said earlier, I was at the launch for the first time, and obviously the Amaré was flowing, and it's smooth, it tastes good, and it hits the spot, to say the least, man. So even like with people that I know, like my friends now, I can't even drink. If I go out now and they don't sell Amaré, then I'll just drink like I'll drink like JD and Coke or like rum and Coke, like, because the only vodka I can actually drink, like I just love this that much that everything else doesn't like really hit it doesn't hit the same. As it should be, bro. As it should be. It's your baby, innit? So if it tastes good and it's anything you can drink, then you're doing something right. So you know, in the UK now, we're across like 63 bars and restaurants. We're doing okay. Yeah, we're just growing, man.
No, big.
We do launches, and you went to which one do you come to? The Manchester launch?
I was at the Manchester launch.
Right away we had K-Trap, Wes
Yes.
Nelson.
Yeah, that was a big night.
Shout out to K-Trap for that one as well, because he really came through with that.
Yeah, no,
bro,
he
and this
did,
was when
shut it
Warm
down.
was like at its pinnacle.
Literally.
Warm was at its pinnacle, and he was there before me. I was gassed. I was
Yeah,
like,
he showed it down.
Yeah,
Like, yes,
yeah.
did it.
yeah.
No, everyone came through. You name it, they were there, innit? So, yeah, no, it's big stuff, man. Definitely check this out. Like I said, if it's in the store near you, get a bottle, because it's tasty, man. Your influences, what do you feel that coming up? Who was you kind of looking to? Who was kind of like? I know you mentioned Ross and Chet.
Yeah.
Have I said his name right? Chet?
Yeah, Chet. Yeah.
I know Chet's been around for like you say, one of the original fathers
Yeah,
in this.
yeah, 100%.
Along with Ross, obviously. I know you mentioned them before, but who else can you talk to us about that? What you was looking at and thinking, yeah, you know what, I can see myself doing that.
There was, there was certain people that, like, I'll be honest, like, I wasn't. Chet was quite a big person for me, and which ended up becoming my really good friend. But I just remember looking at Chet thinking, you know what, this guy really just like says what it is, acts how he wants to act, has his own clothing brand, and just like he was a very big person I looked up to for sure. I still look up to him now, like he's doing so well. And I didn't really have many people there. I was kind of just doing my own thing because I've always been the sort of person to want to create my own lane.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've always really and truly said things as best as I can.
Yeah.
Because don't get me wrong, every single influencer out there right now, and there's a small movement at the moment that's becoming the truth. I call it the truth movement. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like everyone gets to a certain level of status, whether it be how many followers you've got, how many TV programs you've done, and you feel like everyone feels like obliged to be that A-star student. Nobody really wants to give a strong opinion on anything, what they believe in. Nobody wants to show their downfalls. Nobody wants to show their L's. Nobody wants to tell about their past if it was negative. Like, everybody just wants to be that perfect A-star student, and it ain't like that.
Yeah.
And I've been like that for a long time, but then I just thought, you know what, fuck this. Like, I'd rather be true to myself and say what it is. Like, certain things that I put out there that, like, people were like, oh, you might want to delete that off your story, but that's just me.
Yeah.
That's just the way I say it.
Yeah.
I have friends as well that are like, yeah, but I don't want to lose the brand deals. I was like, but you lose yourself though.
That's it.
But then it's money, and then it's, and I'm happy at the moment that I think there's very much a big truth movement out there that, like, people are seeing more success with the people that actually hold their hands up and go, well, do you know what, like, yeah, I do this, or I like to do this, or I fucking have opinion on that. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's why, thanks for that as well, Callum, because that's why I ask. Obviously, when I started, to give you an insight as well, when I first started the Sealey show, originally the Sealey mag, similar to yourself, the market wasn't saturated at that time when we started 2017 late. So it was quite early, but when I was looking around, it was still quite pretentious. No one was really, first of all, no one was podcasting, that's a fact. Do your research. And it was, man need to do their research, been there for a minute. But no, it was very pretentious, it was very like, just when Instagram was starting to be glossy,
Yeah.
And I thought, how can I cut through and create a lane and keep it simple, because I am quite a simple guy.
Yeah.
And it was like, right, real conversations, mindset, not so much highlighting people's L's, but just highlighting the truth that they go through. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
The truth.
I appreciate you coming on this platform and saying that, because it's credibility to what we're actually trying to do.
I'll be honest, it's one of the biggest things that I notice. It's like, when people do television, especially, like if you're a television person, the way it really goes down for pretty much every person is somebody finds you, or you get, like, either you get scouted or you apply, but either way, you sign a contract, and basically, nowhere in the contract does it say, hi, now I'm going to be on TV and loads of people are going to know who I am. Let me accept the fact that I'm going to be a role model for everybody else, and everyone should listen to everything that I'm doing. And if you don't do that, then you're a dickhead. And if you don't do that, then you're a bad role model. And if you don't do that, then you're a bad person I'm so sorry that I went on TV and now people are saying that, like, you need to be a perfect guy.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah.
I wasn't perfect before, and I'm not going to be perfect now. And I didn't ask people to look up to me me, and if you see what I'm on and you fuck with it and you like that, and then that's cool. Then when we can work.
Yeah.
But people that come there and try to comment on your shit saying, "Oh, do you really think you should be saying all this?" and do you think you should have an opinion? And I'm just like, this is my platform. This is what I push.
Yeah. No, I'm with it, man. I'm with it. I'm fully with it. So yeah, no, obviously we touched on influences there, and again a bit more choose obviously for people that need to hear the message. I've got down here sort of business. Obviously we've touched on Amaré Vodka. Talk about is it the CBD you said?
Yeah.
Talk to us about that.
So I am partnered now in a company called Sovereign Wellness. It's a CBD company. Obviously during my fighting period with the boxing and MMA and stuff like that, like I'd had to start really getting into looking after how to look after yourself. I've had PTs and stuff like that, and people come to me saying, listen, if you're training, you really need to be double looking after your body more than anybody else. So that was it in terms of like, your cordyceps mushroom tablets that you should be taking, the Tonga cat, the reishi, which you probably don't even know about these, innit?
Not mushroom tablets. I've heard the other stuff, but not mushroom
like so many
tablets.
things for your body that is good for them, and CBD was one that really, I heard everybody talking about it, and I was like, I don't know.
There was a wave a couple years ago.
And then I really started taking it, and then I was like, yo, this like for my joints and my muscle and I don't have anxiety, but the only way I can describe what I would, when you have businesses, and in fact, when you have normal life, everybody has stress, everybody has problems, everybody has issues, but like, it's like, say if I'm operating at like 100%, it brings it down to like 40. Do you know what I mean? It helps me sleep better that was a big one for me. So when I really messed was with the product, I was like, there was a company that he said, do you want to get involved? I was like, yes, like 100%, because I vouch, the same way that I vouch by this, I vouch by that as well.
Okay, sick. What's it called?
Sovereign.
Oh,
Sovereign Wellness, yeah.
Oh, it's actually called Sovereign
Sovereign
Wellness.
Wellness,
I thought that was the company investing in it. Okay, cool.
So we do CBD, we do CBD rubs, anxiety oil. Like it's we took it took everybody a while to do this, but it's all professionally done in the lab, and it's made proper.
It's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it. Trust.
So yeah, man, Sovereign Wellness. Check that out. I'm gonna definitely tap into that. Because like I said, I've heard the benefits, and even if you're not struggling with anxiety, which I don't, thank God, it's still good to
but even just stress, everyone's got stress. I know that for a fact. That's facts.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah. No, you're right. So I just want to say as well, like Callum, obviously I've been sat down with you about, all in all now, for about what, I've spent half the day together, and on the outside, I'll be honest, there is a. Wait, let me rephrase this.
I know what you're about to say. I know what you're about to say. Everyone thinks I'm a dickhead.
No, because not about you personally, just the space.
Yeah.
Because let's have it right. Yeah. Our parents are coming to probably late 40s, early 50s, somewhere in their 60s. Yeah. And I said this to you off camera. They've been working 9 to 5 all their life and don't actually know any other space where they can earn money. Yeah. Here's this new generation pops along with a device in their hand, and they're making the same amount that our parents are making in a year that they're making in a month. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So there's going to be opinions, there's going to be people there who are having their doubts and not understand it. But the money's there, that's a fact. So there is I feel like an opinion where it's like, well, who do these kids think they are, and they've got it too easy. But having sat down with you, obviously, for the time I have, bro, I can genuinely see and say on camera that it is genuine. You are authentic, bro. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? And from knowing you before, I can say as well that you stand on you stand on what you say and what you believe, and that's I rate that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because like I say, in this space there is a lot of people that you've come across them more than I have, obviously, bro. That probably phonies, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That probably on camera they're this, that, the other.
Yeah, like there was even, I mean, God forbid I even bring this up, but like. There was, when it was all, Corona time and COVID times, I was part of the people that was like, look this, I was like, get me, I was like, me gan. I went to Dubai. I was in Dubai, I'll be honest, like, I was allowed to get a flight to Dubai. I could still push my work over there, what I was doing. I could do it over my phone, I could do the modeling over my phone, the influence, like anything. So I went to Dubai for 6 months, and I left the UK for that bit, and I had people cussing me out, you mother of this, you're on boat parties, people are over here dying. And I'm like, look, and I've said this to people. I just wrote on my story. I said, listen, if you don't like what I do or how I'm doing it, unfollow me and fuck off, like
No,
seriously,
facts,
because
bro.
like I said, if I'm on a boat party and I'm in Dubai, which is one of the most strict countries ever, best believe it's legal.
Yeah.
Best believe somebody's allowing me to do it, but
Yeah.
yeah, some people like that was a big thing. People was cussing me out saying you don't give a fuck. I was like, listen, if I can do it and I'm allowed to, then I will be doing it.
No,
do you know what I
facts.
mean?
Yeah,
Like if it crosses your boundaries, your personal boundaries, then you know where the door is. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
No, that's
and
it.
that's just like where other influencers was out there like pretending they wasn't even there, like pretending like running out of cameras and shots and stuff like that, because they don't want the beef and they don't want the ag. But like if you can't stand on your own 2 feet and back yourself, then I just feel like it's fake, innit?
Yeah. No, I respect it. And why do you think that is? What makes you different? Why don't you sugarcoat things, and why don't you?
I'm just too honest and too true to myself, bro. I can't like. It could just not be me.
Yeah.
But I understand why people do it, because they're trying to secure the bag. Like they don't want to lose their brand deals by being.
Yeah.
They don't want to lose their brand deals by being themselves, really.
Yeah.
Like by being like what the public some would seem as bad. But
Yeah.
then now with the new movement, it's all cool to be yourself, and they're all backing it now. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, you know.
I asked these questions, and I'm on this topic because I've got here.
These people, like for example, this is one of the maddest ones, yeah. So you have like rappers out there, yeah, that are openly like Wiz Khalifa or like Lil TJ or any like Boohoo Man or any of these other brands, yeah, like big brands we're talking about, yeah, that are working with the biggest brands.
Yeah.
And what I'm trying to say is these out there taking drugs, smoking weed in their music videos, getting on gal, chopping, like going through gal, like these man, like they're doing what they want, right? They're doing what they want. They're having copious amounts of sex, copious amounts of drugs, smoking everything, yeah, promoting, shooting, violence, everything, yeah, like, and they're still getting the big brand deals because they've already there. It's kind of like you make it to that level where people just don't give a shit. But if you're down here and you're like still trying to work for your bits, and like you have a joint and people are gonna be like, what the fuck? Do you know what I mean? Cancel all these brand deals. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, I know they were just doing the same thing that everybody else is doing, yeah? But like, if you try and do it, your brand deals get chopped, exiled, pushed to the side, and it's like, yo, like, what do you mean?
No, facts. No, it's just true, yeah.
The fuck?
No, make it make sense, innit?
That's why when people see me at festivals and shit, they're like, oh my God, what are you doing here? I was like, I've been here.
Yeah.
I've been at these festivals longer than you, motherfucker, and I'm still gonna be here. Like, that's how I enjoy myself. But people looking at me like, oh my God, what are you doing here? I'm like, what are you doing here, brother? Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's true. Like you stay true to yourself, innit? Basically, is the motto. And that was like me going into obviously culture and society, and obviously your mindset on it, but obviously you've just explained how you feel about it.
It is how I feel. Like, I just think that like everyone just needs to chill out, and everyone just needs to wake up and smell the coffee. Everyone is this giving it all this, oh my God, I don't do this, I don't do this, I don't do this. I just like to wake up at 8 a.m. I go for my 5K run, and then I get in my cold pool, and then do you know what I mean? You record yourself doing that, and then you go back and fucking have a Mars bar. Do you know what I mean? Like, and then you smoke a joint, and then you sit back in front of your fucking sofa and tell everyone, preaching to us about what we can't do. Do you know what I mean? Fucking bastards.
Instead of Mars bar.
Do you know what I mean? Sitting there with their bowls of acai and that, like, fuck off, man.
No, it's true. So I'm gonna move on swiftly. We've got down here dating as an influencer, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not even asked if this is off limits. I'm not gonna go into it and mention names, etc. But obviously, I just wanted to ask you in terms not in terms of who you dated and the names, etc. Because that's, as we know, it's there for everyone.
It's there for everyone to see.
Yeah, it's there for everyone to see, innit? But just you as a person, bro, and how you find it. How you found have girls treated you different since obviously the status? Have you found it tough? Have you had to switch up your techniques? Have you had to switch up?
I'm like, pause. Well, how do I answer this? Alright, well, look, I think that, you know, I've always had a way with
The ladies.
the ladies.
That's fair.
That's facts. Since
That's
I was
fair.
young, like, I've always had my own thing going on.
And this is it. See, no, sorry to stop you, because and again, you know more than me, bro. Certain men will get the status, and now they want to act brand new.
Yeah,
it wasn't them before.
Yeah.
But you're saying it's been you. So.
Yeah, my boys know that. Everyone's seen me whilst I was moving at school, whilst I was moving at uni. Like, you know, I used to get my nan to drive me to H Samuels at Meadow Hall in Sheffield, and like I'd go there and buy a couple of chains and little things like that. No, for the girls.
I hear it, bro.
That was not for me. It was for the girls. Like, so I've always been like a little ladies man like that. And yeah, obviously when you get a bit of, it's kind of positives and negatives really, because really and truly, like, only the Jezzies get gassed over a bit of clout, like, and that's facts. Like, only the Jezzies get gassed over a bit of blue ticks and like a couple of thousand followers and that. Like, that's true. Like, none of the ones that you're actually gonna wife are gassed about followers or like
So the thing
blue
is, Callum,
ticks. That's facts though, innit? Like, really, truly.
Yes, people. Where's Sealey? We're back again, man. You know who it is already. My brother, Associate Noir, Mr. JP, the boy. You can see, man. The king of the two pieces back. Shout out King Swag. Yeah, man. We're here. So this is the 16 Noir tee with the 16 Noir loop back short. Guys, I'm telling you, this fit, yeah. The tee is like silk. It's crazy. JP, you know I had to message you as well. But before I even finish off this, let's just get the details of this hat, please. So we got like the 16 logo, Noir. It's like a rug detail, as you can see. So, details, and obviously it's got the old school strap on the back. The two-piece, obviously summertime now. Well, English summer anyway. The tee's lovely and soft. Obviously the shorts to match. And it just fits nice, man. Again, you know my fit fitted. Oh yeah. So you asked for it and we brought you it. You want some bits from Noir? Type in Sealey23, get your promo code, enjoy your gifts, enjoy apparel and all that good stuff, man. Right here. Nice one, JP.
Kind of thanks for doing this, bro.
Thanks for having me. You know what the thing is, we had this plan for a minute. It's been overdue.
It's definitely like almost like a year of
Yeah, something like that, but
like sweet, but we're a busy man, so we appreciate it, man. We're here now. Talk to us about this place, first of all. Fast Gym.
so Fast Gym, this is like the second home, I can't lie. Training here, putting in hours and hours and hours at the minute. Probably like 6 days a week, something like that, 2 times a day. But it's the life now. It's the life for the next 3 years. I signed my life away for the boxing thing, so.
Big. So I'm looking around and a bit in awe, yeah. This is a proper clangers and bangers gym, bro. Like, this is like heavy metal, like push it to the metal. So I'm just impressed by it. None of these pretty boy gyms, man. So, yeah, no, Carl, obviously, you've seen the show before. Had our previous guests, we always start like with the beginning, just upbringing. Growing up, how old are you? Sheffield, I believe, yeah?
Yeah, Sheffield. I don't think it's Manchester, but like I have to like every song about like let the little Sheffield bit in. Yeah, from Sheffield, bro. Lived there until I was about like 17 years old.
Okay.
Went to university. Got a degree.
Yeah. What did you study in uni?
What do you think I studied? Just out of curiosity, if you had to guess like one thing.
Knowing you. Was there no course for events?
Nah, no events. But I was. But man's got a degree in acting, so.
Never.
Drama.
Okay.
Swear that. Everyone like, I'm like, yep, that's how it comes out. That's what the, you know.
So this is all planned?
Well, the thing is, it wasn't even planned, but like, it was just like, I don't know. I feel like it probably definitely helped me in terms of like the way I, you know,
100%. I would say.
charisma, like vocalize, like the way I vocal myself. And, you know,
How do you even say that?
She's got talent. All these things, I was winning them. Yeah.
Outside.
Yeah, I was outside, right? And then I went to America just for a family holiday. Went to Florida, Universal Studios, and on the day when we went there, it was Kids American Idol experience. They'd never done anything like this before. Bearing in mind how long ago it was, it wasn't even televised at this point yet. So my family like, you've got to do it, Cut, you've got to do it. I'm like, Cut, yeah, you're right, I've got to do this. Like, you know, this is what I'm up to. So anyway, cut to fast forward, won the whole thing singing Michael Jackson's ABC is easy as 1, 2, 3. And yeah, I've got the photos all around the house, me with a microphone and a little microphone head as well. And then when I got to 17, and my voice broke. You know what I'm like? And I didn't sound like Aretha Franklin anymore. I was like, fuck this, I'm done. And then I moved to acting.
Okay, so you've always had like performing arts in you.
Yeah.
Did that come from like someone in the family, or was that just within?
Well, to be fair, like my biological dad, he is actually a dancer. I still don't fuck with him like that, to be honest with you. Like, it's just not even like an animosity thing. My dad raised me since I was 2 years old. That's my stepdad biologically, but like he raised me.
You can relate.
That's who raised me. That's my dad. That he showed me right from wrong, and I love that man. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can relate.
No animosity towards my biological father, but like, you know, they had me when they was 21. So like, you know, what can you really?
Similar.
You know,
A bit later than.
I can't hate on the situation. I'm 28 now. I couldn't even imagine having a kid. So it's like, you know, I can't hate on the situation. What I do know about him is he owns his own dance company, and he's the sickest dancer. So sort of maybe in the blood a bit, yeah.
Yeah, no, just to touch on that, I was saying I can relate. See, previous episode you might have seen. My stepdad come into my life. I was 4.
Yeah.
And I didn't know anything different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know nothing different.
So we're one of the lucky ones. Because I don't know if you know, like, sometimes it just doesn't work out that way.
Yeah, 100%. No, 100%.
No, I definitely consider myself fortunate.
Finished university, got my degree. I was 3 weeks into a normal job. I was working as a business development manager of a Brazilian restaurant chain. Don't get me wrong, I was fucking with it. I'll be honest, I really enjoyed myself. I enjoyed myself.
100%. No, here, we're gonna get into Ibiza anyway, definitely, because that's a big chunk.
Yeah.
And I feel like, in terms of like social influence, you're one of the forefathers in that.
Yeah.
If you ask me, before that there was only like a couple of seasons of Love Island maybe.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say now you've got loads of shows.
Yeah.
So, but I just want trying to give the viewers obviously the timeline, so I understand your journey. Because that's what it's about ultimately, innit? I know right now we can look at you and you're polished.
Yeah.
But we want to know like how they kind of added on to get there. You know what I'm saying? So we go into college. You said so you jumped forward into obviously job, etc.
I think whilst I was at uni, I was working even before uni. Like I started off my first job when I was 16. I was working at Hollister. And this is actually pretty funny, you know. I may as well. Do you know what? I can actually, and this is an exclusive. Progress to my next jobs whilst I was at uni. They was like all bar jobs, and I used to do cocktail masterclasses for hen parties.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'll be honest. That is crazy. Them ones were crazy. You get instant fame where you become like a normal person to like seen as a god.
Yeah.
And the money's instant, just cash ready, let's go, like, you know what I mean? Unless you're, but like, you know, unless you flop it, then obviously it's not, but like, most of the time, if you're just not a bit of a helmet and you do all right for yourself, then, you know, you're going to be making good peas. Yeah. Me, for example, you know, I think I've done around 23 TV shows now. Wow. 23 times I've been on TV, yeah, so it's a humbling process. So, you know, I used to, you know, when I first started doing television, I would come out and then I would be like, on Instagram, messaging brands, telling, look, if anyone wants to send me clothes, or like they will send me clothes, I would go and shoot them for free. I'd pay a photographer to shoot me in their clothes, post them on my Instagram, like, and I understood that is how I had to get my face out there. Like, I was doing every single shoot for free for about 6 months, and everyone was like, yo, who the fuck is this guy to see? Because I remember all the other models was like talking about it. And then I started saying, okay, like when I had like, well, I have £200 for this, like £250 for this, like £500 for this, and like I was work like that. Then the TV would come back around again, and then you charge a bit more. And do you know what I mean? It was always been a graft. I've had a clothing line that flopped. There's been many things.
Did you have someone guiding you on that process when you was doing like the photos for free?
No.
Like the little money came?
No. It was just whatever. I kind of knew in my head where I wanted to go. I didn't know how exactly to get there, but I had in my head how I was gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely for sure. TV personality thing was coming around, like there used to be fucking serious dough in it, bro. Like there was not that many people doing it.
Right.
Anybody that did TV, who owns Faded, multi-million-pound company, Ross, who owns Couture Club, more staff that these guys would like kill the scene really, but I still done my thing. But yeah, there was big dough at this point.
Yes, people, what's happening? Hope you're enjoying the episode. Listen, please, man, if you want to see like more guests, more conversations, more of Sealey, please subscribe. The Sealey Network is down there. Your help helps us grow this show. Yeah. Thank you for all the love and support so far. And keep tuning in. Bless. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, so obviously there's two types of girls out here. There's the ones that are, you know, respectable and just look at a man for what they are and, you know, who they are. And then there's the other types of girls.
Yeah.
And we're here for both of them. This is before I was 28, by the way. I'm 28 now. I'm a different man. Do you know what I mean?
This is before.
But this is still the truth.
It's still, yeah.
I was here for both of them. Oh, I'm a one-man girl now.
Yeah, looking right down the lens, you know. Jesus. And that leads me on to family and children, which is why I asked, how are you going to do it, bro? Have you thought about it? Is it?
I know I have to be with a girl for like 3 years before I start to venture in that sort of direction, for sure. So it's obviously it's going to happen. I will have kids, facts, but like I will have to be with someone for 2 to 3 years.
It's
before.
tough, innit?
Yeah. But the only reason is because I just have so much more stuff I want to do, and then as like with me, and then I've got stuff that I obviously want to do with a girl. Yeah. And then we do the next thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I respect it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one there as well. Your goals, bro. How are we looking in the future? What's next for Callum? What are you looking to get into next?
I feel like for me, for a long period of time, I feel like when you're growing up, everybody's like, I want a big mansion house, I want a Lamborghini, I want this, I want houses in here, and there. And like the older I got, don't get me wrong, that dream's still there. I think everyone's gonna want that level of freedom. But I think that's what it is about. I don't think it's about having the Lamborghini and the big mansion and the this and the that and the houses in Peru and houses in, you know. I feel like more it's about just to have freedom, to be able to do what you want at the drop of a hat at any moment in time, cover yourself, cover your family, cover your friends, if you're lucky enough, no?
Yeah.
And that's just what it is. That's what I'm grafting for, man.
I think I can relate to that. I think, like you say before, I think when you're younger and it's money, and you're looking, well, nowadays you're looking online and you just see money, let's be honest, materialistic things and etc. It is the house, the car, the lifestyle, holidays, this, that, the other. But ultimately, that's all freedom, you know, because you can have £1 million, I can have £1 million. We're gonna buy different things. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I agree. It definitely is the freedom, and that's a good goal to have. Like I think people are sort of, you know, striving and searching for that one big wow, when really it's just you have to build towards that. Yeah. So that's why I ask, and you're on your way there to freedom.
100%, and that's why I'm taking every opportunity that I take on, like whether it's the boxing, the vodka, the CBD, the events company. Shout out Kundalini. If you ever like to rave house music, you know where to come.
That's his bag.
And
just this segment, I just want to end on just some advice for just people who want to, because, and this is another thing as well now, like 5 years or 10 years ago, I would have said to you advice for someone who wants to get a TV, you would have looked at me like I was crazy, but now it's a real thing.
Yeah.
Not so much TV, but more of the social media space, being an influencer. What would be your advice to the young people out there, or of all ages actually, coming up and genuinely want this lifestyle, genuinely want to get into it as a reality TV star or an influencer or a modern day entrepreneur like yourself? What advice would you have for those people out there?
Run, don't do it. Okay, so I don't want to sound generic, but
no, speak the truth, man.
I would say be unapologetically yourself, because the thing, and when I say
sorry. You say that and you say you don't want to sound generic, but it's not easy to do, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why that statement rings true.
Because authenticity is the only way that you're gonna. There's that many of these guys. There's that many of them guys. There's that many of them guys now. That really and truly, the only way to really make it is by being yourself. Because before you could probably blend it and pretend to be this guy, pretend to be that guy. I want to be with the fitness influencers. I want to be with these people. I want to be with these people. Or like, do you know what I mean? But really and truly, like if you have to go, this is now like going back on yourself.
Yeah.
You don't have to be anyone else to these things. You're best off just being yourself.
Facts.
And some people out there will respect that alone and start playing and they fuck with you because of that.
Yeah. Well, like you said, there's a market for it now, isn't there? There's a movement. So, like you say, it has doubled back. Whereas before it started out, you had to be this person. Whereas now it's like, no, we just want you
It
to
really
be.
has doubled back 100%.
No, good stuff, man. Probably a big reason why you're doing well, as I mentioned before, bro. Like seriously, like I say, you are what it says on the tin, bro.
Yeah.
You are what it says on the tin. So it's no surprise why you are doing that. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen people fall off. So.
No, 100%. Like even like from, I think it's because of my mum and dad, bro. Like they just engraved that into me, and like they're just such strong personalities of both of them. Like even through school, like whether it was getting in trouble or getting, like I've always stood for what I believe in.
Yeah.
And you know, even when people have said to me like, "Nah, you shouldn't," I'm like, "Fuck that! I have to. I have to." It like burns inside me. Do you know what I mean? I have to. So
I respect it. Cool, man. So questions. Got some hot questions for you. But the first 5, we're going to be taking shots, depending on whether our answers are the same or not. So if we get the same answer, which I pray to God for the basis of the show, doesn't happen, so we can take some shots. We will. And if they're the same, we won't. And if they're different, then we will. So hopefully we'll have different answers.
let me just say one thing as well here. Yeah, this vodka is amazing, but no man should like the taste of straight vodka. That is a fact. And secondly, we're not Russians, so we're definitely not gonna like it straight.
Let's do it, man. What do you want to go for?
We'll go for kiwi and lime because it's already popping.
All right, cool.
So you have a shot glass as well.
I've got a shot glass.
Okay.
Yeah. I've got a shot glass.
Oh God.
Yeah, tell me about
Okay,
it.
so just tell me this one more time. So
That's
if
why I
we
left
get
it till the end. So if we get the same answer, we don't shot,
okay.
basically.
We don't shot if we get the same answer.
We don't shot if we get the same answer.
Is it yes and no's questions?
No.
Okay.
It's optional. So, and be honest, loose fit or fitted?
Loose fit. Look at me, I'm bagged out, bro.
That's why.
Look at my shit. You're
Bro, I
right.
thought about these questions, bro.
Okay, so this means you have to do the shot.
That means we have to. I'm fitted. Come on, bro. Look at me. Look at you. Look at me.
Yo, is there like a wash it? I've drank my.
Cheers.
Yo, this is peak.
Smooth though.
No.
It is smooth
God.
though. Listen, my boys know. Man who know me know I am not a drinker. I'm a lightweight. But this here, it's tasty.
But get chat boss man.
Oh, he's got a washer coming up. Nice one, mate.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
It's got more alcohol in it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine as long as it's not. Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, lovely. What's
Thank
this
you
here?
very much.
So that's the age repair mule, and that's the higher.
Lovely.
You know what these ones?
Thank you very much, bro.
Yeah. I'll finish that for you. Yeah. Thanks, man.
Oh, thank God. Thank good God.
Pour up again.
I'm happy we didn't do this at the start. You could have got all sorts out of me.
Bro, no, that's why I wouldn't do you. I wouldn't do you
I've
like
been
that,
saying
bro.
all sorts
I
of
wouldn't
shit.
do you like that, bro. Come on, man. Alright, next question. Sheffield Wednesday, Sheffield United.
Sheffield Wednesday.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes!
Do you know what? Yeah, I thought about this. I think, if he picks Sheffield Wednesday, I'm gonna be screwed. But no, you know what it is, yeah? It's the kit, bro.
Oh, yeah.
So show my age here, but I started watching football. I'm gonna say 97 maybe, when I first learned about football.
Yeah.
And obviously Sheffield Wednesday in the Prem then. And Simeone, is it? Is it Simeone?
Yes.
Yeah. Obviously Italian 90 was popping. The kit, everything. So yeah. Sheffield Wednesday have always been. If I had to pick a team in Sheffield, I don't care if the blades hate me,
It's,
I don't care.
Well, we're all owls around here, man. But like, my family have literally split in half, like
Never.
half Wednesday, half United. It's so funny.
Okay, yeah, okay. So we missed that one there. You got away with that one. Celebs go dating or X on the beach?
What's the question? Is that
No,
okay?
it's just
Okay.
preference.
I don't want to get this wrong.
He doesn't want the same answer. As
Okay, I'm gonna say let's go dating because I got paid more.
Yes. Yes. I'm gonna go X on the beach just for the fast one, but I knew, I had a feeling you was gonna go celebs go dating.
Yeah.
Just because it's more cordial, it's a bit more sophisticated.
No, X on the beach is more fun.
Yeah.
Way more fun.
Okay.
I don't deep that shit, bro. But
Yeah.
let's go dating. I got paid bigger bags, so it's all about the bag.
Was the bag heavy? Yeah.
The bag was heavy, yeah.
Swear down. I need to get into TV, man. This is what I need to do. Here we go. Let's go.
Why?
Cheers to the TV bag.
Bro.
Oh, yeah, that one hit me. The first one was okay. That one. Yeah, that one hit me. All right.
God!
Two more.
Jesus!
Gucci or Louis?
Louis. Come on, you're gonna say Louis.
I'm
Surely,
gonna say
yeah,
Louis. You're not gonna say Louis.
Come
Okay,
on,
I'm gonna say Louis.
come
I'm
on,
gonna
come
say
on.
Louis. I'm gonna say Louis. Beyonce or Kim K?
Kim K. What are you saying?
I'm saying Beyonce all day, bro.
Broski.
Listen.
No, but
Listen.
Beyonce's like Illuminati, robot ass, fucking. She's doing something crazy, bro. So is Kim K, to be fair.
There we go.
So we have to do another
Let's
one?
We have to do last one, yeah. Listen, my bones and blood told me you was going Kim K, bro. It did?
I was going Kim K no matter what.
You didn't even finish that one, bro.
Bro, shh. Bro, shh. Okay.
Let's have it. Cheers to Amaré.
But I'm not sure, you know. This is a bit
You
much.
got this. You got your washer. It's the last one anyway. No more after this.
Yeah, mas.
Cheers, bro. Oh yeah. Bedtime after this. There we go. Alright.
Just to let everybody know, we're filming this is a Monday right now, you know.
It's Monday.
This is a Monday.
We're outside. But yeah, that was fun. So, we're throwing some questions now. Now you got some workers swimming in the system.
Right.
So how do you learn? Is it visually or theoretically?
Visually.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. What's your favourite city?
Monaco is my favourite city that I've never been to.
Okay, fair enough.
Could that be a thing?
Yeah, of course.
I would then. If not, the favourite place that I've actually been to is Bali.
Yeah, I'm due to go there.
Bali is my favourite country that I've been to ever. But if it was my actual favourite city, I've not been there, but I still think it's my favourite city. I love Monaco.
I'm sure you got some Grand Prix doors on
Oh,
the way. I'm sure do you have any idols as a child? Childhood idols? You know, when you looked up to as a child, that you thought, wow.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be one. Just
No, Will Smith. Obviously, Chris Brown was the goatest of all goats to me. I'll be honest. Like, do you know when you used to watch TV on the music channel? Mm-hmm. I remember being in my living room. I don't know what. I remember it was the first ever time I switched on the TV to put on some music at my house, and it was playing Chris Brown "Run It." That was the first thing I ever listened to on the TV, and I was like, "Yo, this is the guy.
Yeah, different
this
level.
is the guy."
No, Breezy's a different level. You know?
Yeah, Breezy for sure.
Different level. What's the best advice you've ever been given?
Okay, so there's a quote in my Instagram bio that says, I would rather choke Wait, what is it? Fuck! You better cut this.
Pause.
I would wait, what is it? I would rather choke on greatness than nibble on mediocrity.
Love that.
Yeah, that's what it is, yeah.
Nibble on greatness, maybe?
I would not nibble. I would rather. Yo, these shots, yeah?
Callum's gone.
Nah. The best advice that you couldn't even remember, you waste, man. What is this? Let me actually just get it up because I do need to know now, innit? Right, so I'd rather choke on great. Yeah, it is. I was right. I would rather choke on greatness than nibble on mediocrity. And obviously that just means like, if you don't, you just need to try, innit?
Yeah. Okay, I'm with you. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Trying to dissect
Take
it,
opportunity,
yeah.
try. Like you'd rather have a go and give it your best shot and like touch greatness
100%.
rather than not even try and just live a mediocre life. You know?
Yeah. No, I agree. I like that. I agree with that as well.
We got there in the end.
Yeah, we did. What we got here? Okay, who would you love to collaborate with in the future? So that could be business, TV, music, in the ring.
Louis Vuitton collab Amaré Vodka. LV.
Do me a favor, just raise your leg to the lens. Can we catch that or what?
Stand up.
You got us. You do it that way. We got them in.
LVX Amaré Vodka.
You know what time it is, man. And I said, yeah, I'm not like that high-end guy. You're not gonna find me in, that high-end label drip, simply because I ain't got the funds. It's just that simple. But when the funds land, they're definitely getting purchased, for sure. Trainers are mad. What skill would you love to master?
I don't know if it's a skill, but I'd definitely like to speak Spanish fluently.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
I'm quite gutted I never learned another language, to be honest, because I've seen how good it looks.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm purely down for it for the wrong reasons, and that's bad, because I know I'm down for it because I want to look extra sexy when I'm spitting them Spanish bars.
What? Just.
What? No hablo inglés.
What's that?
Huh?
What's no hablo inglés?
No hablo inglés. I don't speak English.
Oh, is that it? What was your school like in terms of languages?
I know this as well. This is French. Wesh bien saji quoi? Wesh bijon saji quoi? That means what you're saying. It means
say that again.
Wesh bijon saji quoi? That means what you're saying in French.
Might have to clip that up.
Yeah.
That might have to get clipped up. Yeah, sorry, I wanted to ask you as well because my school was sorry, Sealey, it's my family, but come on, we know French weren't it. My school was dire with language, bro. Like really bad. What was your school like with language?
We just taught French or Spanish, that was it.
We didn't even have Spanish, we had French, bro, that was it.
And it's not the worst thing in the world.
I know, man, but no one really concentrated in that lesson, bro. Anyway, what superpower would you love to have?
Fire.
Just flame on?
Boff.
Yeah,
Boff. Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, it's cool, innit?
See,
It's cool, innit? That's what I was like. Yeah. Nah. No. It was just that. I just like that. The fire thing was always looked pretty cool. I'm down for that.
Fair enough. When are you at your most happiest?
So it's funny this because I really enjoy getting out into the wilderness. Yeah. Me and the boys like taking mushrooms, then going on Sunday walks.
Okay.
On Sundays, me and the boys take some mushrooms and go on Sunday walks and get in the waterfalls.
No way.
Facts.
Talk about mushrooms because one of my boys do that. Is it what?
It's the most grounding experience that I can ever really think of. It makes me realize, like what I'm here for, what I'm about, what I enjoy doing. It makes me feel connected to the earth. Really and truly, that's as simply as I can put it.
Is it a proper trip?
It's not even like that, bro.
Oh, okay.
It's like I don't know how to describe it. It's like me and the boys, yeah. Like we go on Sunday walks. We pack a handful of mushrooms, And we go there and we giggle our heads off and we just get at one with nature, and that's the only way I can describe it, bro. It's the sickest thing I've ever done, and I've not done it in about a long time, which has really pissed me off, to be honest, because I've just been so busy with all the other stress of life and work and stuff that I haven't had chance. But I'm gonna go this Sunday now because we've had this chat.
Yeah, wicked. Well, I'm glad we could help in that aspect. Is it? I've heard it's an out of body experience.
It depends on how much you take.
Okay.
So you can take a small amount of mushrooms and you can, have like a little feel of emotional clarity, and you feel like everything's a bit more brighter and vivid, and you can see the world that it's like, oh my God, it's really nice. And then you take a bit more and you're like Mr. Giggles, and you're fucking absolutely pissing yourself, and everything's funny, and you're getting some cool visuals, and like everything's what it is, but it's like more. And then you take a lot more mushrooms, and then you start to feel like you know why you're here, what you've been created for, what the meaning of happiness is, and what you deserve in life to make you happy. Wow. Go figure. But I mean, look, Elon Musk and all the greatest minds of the world microdose mushrooms every single day of their life. They've now been legalized in Australia and a few other countries to beat anxiety and depression. The new era in medicine is here, and it's the shit's been proven to like weed's been legalized at a lot of places, so has mushrooms now for help.
For those who don't understand mushrooms or know what it is it an actual mushroom?
No? Yeah, is it natural?
Is it an actual mushroom, sorry?
Yes, it is natural, and
no. Is it an actual mushroom?
Yes.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Like,
you can get them. You can get them. So,
like
I say, you can get them in the mushroom base, which tastes disgusting. I can't lie, make you want to throw up all over the gaff. You can get them in chocolate form base, or you can get them in like tiny little capsules.
Okay, but it's from the extract of the veg mushroom.
Yeah, not mushrooms that you buy from the supermarket, obviously,
right.
but you know.
Okay. So did they just call it mushrooms then?
It's mushrooms.
Oh, it is mushrooms.
It's mushrooms, yeah.
Okay.
There's probably a billion different types of mushrooms out there.
My mum's gonna be flipping out.
I'm just saying, like, for me personally, like, we go there. There's around, I don't know. Sometimes it's 2 of us, sometimes it's 10 of us, and we all go there. We're all on the same vibe. We jump in waterfalls. We fucking act like kids, and we just go on massive walks in mountains. And for me, that's when I'm probably the most happiest, and that is the genuine truth. When am I next happy? But it's a different sort of vibe then, really.
Yeah.
That's what I'm based off, just nothingness. Like,
I'm not there requiring anything off a girl or off a fucking bar or a drunk or anything like that. It's just natural. It's like, do you know what I mean?
No, I respect it. What is your proudest moment?
Ooh. Proudest moment. This is hard.
That's what we're here for, man.
I don't know, like, I feel like every time I do, my ultimate goal is to, do as much as I can for my nana and granddad and my family before they pass. That's just me as a person, that's just what I want. And I think that, like, I know that they're already happy in everything that I've achieved and everything that I do. They watch me on Instagram and they think, what the is going on? Like, they can't believe the shit that I get up to. Like, they just think I'm crazy.
Yeah.
And I as much as, like, for me personally, like, I know that, like, when I look at them and I go, and me, in my head, me making them proud is reaching, like, a financial, do you know what I mean? Like, me making them proud in my head is meeting a financial figure that, like, that's what I think, that's what I've always thought. But as I'm growing up, like, I know that they already look at the stuff that I'm up to and they just think, wow, like, he's really doing stuff. And that, even though I still feel like I want to, that side of things, it puts me at ease a little bit because I know that they are proud of me already. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's, like, a big one for me.
Sick.
Winning boxing was really fucking good as well, I'll be honest. Winning my boxing fight, that's a instant high, the biggest, bestest thing ever. Thousands of people around you going, you fucking are the man. And I'm there like, you fucking know I'm the man tonight. That's what it is, bro. I'm telling you now, I've never been as high as winning a boxing fight.
Really?
Because you've never been so nervous.
Yeah.
So getting that everything was worth it. Sort of feeling. It's sick.
Facts. He was talking smack as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, chatting was.
Your biggest inspiration?
I honestly get confused every time somebody says this to me. My inspiration. Do you know what it is? I never really fantasize about other people. I'll be honest. I've never really been that person. I've always just been like me.
Yeah.
Me when I'm there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a bit like arrogant or not, but like I've just never even right now, if I had a person, I would just go boom and just say it.
If what?
If I had a person there in my head that I would
an
inspiration.
But you don't have one.
I don't really have one. I don't have a person that I say I'll go. If you had said I had an idol, it'd be Chris Brown.
Yeah.
But like if I had an inspiration, so I don't know. Like I never really follow people like that.
Fair enough.
Me in 10 years. There we go.
Yeah.
That's a really like
I like that.
Instagram quotable one.
I like that. Listen, believe in yourself, man. Talk your stuff, man. That's it, innit? I hear it, bro. Did you ever think you'd make it this far? I'm spinning stuff up in
I don't know how to answer this. I only know that I knew that I would always be on TV. I knew it because of my personality. It'd be impossible for me to not. And I only say that just because it would be impossible for me to not.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because there would only be so many interviews that I could personally do before someone goes, we need him on TV. He's funny, he's good TV. Do you know what I mean? Because like I always used to watch the TV programs or like all the reality shows and stuff like that, and I used to be like, I can do that.
Easy.
And if not, I could do it better.
Facts.
And push comes to shove, like I ended up getting that shot where somebody took their chance on me, and then look, loads and behold, like 6 to 7 years later, I'm still doing it, which obviously means that I was made to do like 100%. Television. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Like my personality thrives in those sort of situations. Yeah. Like I said, it's like me but extra. It's like me but more charismatic. It's like me but confidenter. That's because he gave me that. That's confidenter. I don't think that's the grammatically correct.
You created it, bro.
Yeah.
Who is a fan of yours that you never expected to be?
Oh, well, let's just, I can't, God, there is some good ones, you know, there is some good ones.
Who was like, oh my God, I love what you do, or I love this, and you was like, what you?
Well, I was going to tell a story about that happened to me on the weekend, but I'll just tell that quick one, but I'll tell the other one after because it's pretty crazy.
Right,
but like, so I was just out at the weekend, and like, this is to show you the levels of you never know. I was sat down having a drink, right? And there was a woman across from me, and she's easily like 60 to 70, like easily. And she's looking at me, and she goes, I'm looking at her, she went, Callum? I was like, hello. She's like, oh my God. She's like, when are you going back on about TV and that? Like, when I'm there, she's like, oh my God, please come and get a photo. So I was like, you just for that alone, you would never expect.
Yeah.
But the one that really got me, I'm going to try and tell this as quick as I can because it's a long story in the whole.
Take your time, bro.
Yeah.
Right, let me pause that. Let me reset this.
Go on. Okay, so yeah, the weirdest one that ever really got to me is that I was on a shoot in Marbella, and I posted up on my story saying, anybody know any barbers? So some guys messaged me, and he's got a blue tick, but he's got like fucking 5.3 million followers, and I'm like, fake account, man.
Yeah.
But like, it says at that boy you hate. That's what his Instagram name was, and I was like, I didn't even read it because I was just like, oh fuck these fake accounts, because you know what it's like with the fake accounts messaging you, like trying to sell you fake follower packages and shit.
Yeah, trader effect.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I ignored it, and then I go in the gym. And this is even more of a funny story because in that same, oh God, this story is crazy. Listen, let me just tell you something. In that same gym session that I met this guy that I'm about to tell you this story for, I actually bumped into my biological dad, who I've never seen since like I was 2 years old, and I bumped into him in Marbella, which is where he lives. And I was just in the gym like this, and he went, I just said to someone by him, go, my boy. And I turned on, I was like, what up, player? Do you know what I mean? That's not even a joke. I bumped into my biological dad off chance in Marbella. Didn't even know he was there.
Wow.
So that was a mad thing.
That's a mad thing.
That was a mad thing. But anyway, after that, really chilled conversation. Like I said, I don't really have an emotional connection to that because I have a dad. So to that guy, it was just like a guy that knew me and knew him.
That's nuts.
So anyway, carrying on my gym session, yeah, this guy comes up to me and goes, yo, I'm that boy you hate. I was like, what?
Okay,
He
yeah,
goes, yo,
yeah.
I'm that boy you hate. And I goes, bro, I don't hate anybody. Like, I don't know what you're saying. He goes, no, that's my Instagram handle. He goes, I messaged you, you didn't reply. I was like, brother, I'll be honest with you, I thought you was a fake account, I'm really sorry. Turns out, like, cut to this guy being a multi-billionaire, right? He's a multi-billionaire, owns like one of the first ever legal cannabis companies ever. Like, he's got businesses across the world. He's one of the soundest guys I've ever met. Really took me under his wing.
Yeah.
Because his wife just really loved Ibiza Weekender.
See what I mean, bro?
He ended up inviting us to this mad party. We stayed up, we was there for like 2 days. We was partying straight just with him. Like,
Wow.
you know, I've then met him again in Dubai and he's looked after me like, and just fuck, man, that guy was a sick motherfucker.
So that was like one that took you back.
Yeah, because like this billionaire's just come up to me telling me like, because the more I found out about him, like the more it was crazy. Like he was the descendant of like Griselda Blanco, which is like the person that was like you know, you got Pablo Escobar.
Yeah.
Then you got Griselda Blanco, like was the same.
Okay.
And he's like that was his great nana, and then he's also a billionaire, and he's also knew who I was through Ibiza Weekender because him and his missus like to watch it, and I'm thinking, what are you doing watching that?
Mad that, innit?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes people just need to chill, and apparently me clapping cheeks on TV at 9 o'clock on a Sunday is the guy that won. So, you know.
That's it, bro.
Why did I say that?
You never know.
Why did I say that? Last bit. No, I didn't need to say that. Bleep that. Bleep that.
Listen, this is all his creation, bro. This is all his creation. 3 down, and now look at him. Right, loyalty or respect?
It's not the same thing.
Not really.
I feel, is it not the same thing?
I mean, you could bracket it as the same thing.
I don't think it is the same thing. Loyalty.
Yeah, same.
Loyalty.
Mm-hmm. Gotta take a shot.
Huh?
Hey. Joke. What does success mean to you?
Let me tell you for why loyalty though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Loyalty because like, the older I get, and I don't know. I just think that, you know, when you're on the, especially I'm for some reason I'm going towards women when I speak about this, innit? Because I've never really had a bad relationship with guys. Like it's just always been pattern. Like we've always had that sort of. None of my boys have ever fucked me over too much. And I don't know. Like I just think when it comes to girls and stuff, like the more you get older, like loyalty is a massive thing. Like
huge.
You know, knowing you have a girl there that you can trust with your life, and you don't have to worry about if she's acting up or if she's, you know,
outside,
doing anything bad on your behalf, like while she's not there. Like I think that's fucking. As you get older, like you realize that that's one of the main things. That's actually like at first I feel like when you're younger, you always go for like looks, and then personality, and then loyalty or something like that. But like I feel like as you get older, you start to realize it needs to go loyalty. Then a fat ass.
Big old booty.
But like, no, truly loyalty has to come first these days, I'll be honest.
100. What does success mean to you?
I think we said it earlier a little bit, but financial freedom.
Yeah.
Financial
We
freedom.
didn't touch on it. Okay. Who would you like to see next on the show? And whoever you choose or name, you have to help us get them on.
Okay. I think my neighbour would love to do this, you know. No, I'm joking. What about...
You're going to do it like that, bro?
No. We'll get... what's your vibe? Well, I can get anyone really and truly. Anyone that I know.
So let's go through your
What's your
following.
vibe? What's your vibe?
We need someone nuts.
No, you know what, yeah?
Someone what?
Nuts.
Let's stay true though. Let's stay true though. Like let's stay to the essence of why we created the show, bro. Someone, now you know the essence of the show. Yeah. And you spoke in your truth, I believe. You name them, bro. Anyone who fits in that bracket. Not someone who's gonna come here and be a character. We don't want characters, bro. We want real people. You feel me?
Oh God, to be honest, bro, I think Chet would be a good guy for you to get on here. Chet is a good guy. Chet. No,
Yeah?
Chet. I always say Chet, bro. Chet, like, for me, like, when I was growing up, like, he was the guy. Like, so I think he would be a good person to get on here.
Listen, Chet is the father in this. You see, like, modeling, influence, that whole space, bro, he was one of the first.
Yeah.
Bro, if you can make that happen, I'd appreciate it, bro.
No, 100%.
I'd appreciate that, bro. Love, man. And finally, have you got any questions for me?
Ooh.
Sorry, wait. Chet, call him out. Because we need to do the, so he knows.
Broski, with the Moski, calling you out. You need to do this, or you need to down a bottle of Amaré vodka. Straight. No ice. No mixer. You got this. King.
Chet, you've been summoned, man. But yeah, have you got any questions for me?
Ooh.
Anything you want, bro.
Okay. So, when you first approached me for this,
Yeah.
what was your initial thoughts?
In terms of how you was gonna be?
Ah! You know, look at that!
Wait, no, wait.
What?
No,
you see what I
wait.
mean? I honestly,
Wait, hold on.
I'm telling you
Listen,
one thing
let me
first.
gather my thoughts, bro.
Yeah?
I'm smiling because I know you think you know. I think you know what I think I'm gonna say, but it's not that. That's what I'm smiling at.
No, I just know that my Instagram perceives me as a waste man sometimes.
No, because I wouldn't have you on there, bro.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
obviously our mutual first told me about you. Yeah. Shout out King. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you every time. And it was just like, you know what? He's 100% got a story. Like, Kane wouldn't have mentioned you to me if you didn't have something to say, if you didn't have a story, and if you and ultimately knowing Kane, bro, if you wasn't solid, that's a fact, bro. So there wasn't really any premeditated thoughts, to be honest. It was just more like, this would be sick. Okay, obviously you got a huge following. Obviously you're on TV. That's great. But ultimately, bro, it's like, let's actually do, like, we've not had anyone like you on the show before, in terms of the status and the space. And it was more like, let's see if he's actually gonna give us the real. And you did.
Yeah.
Not that I didn't think you wouldn't. Just let's see if he does. Let's see if we can actually get the story and get to know Callum.
That's the point I'm at now, though. That's what it is really interesting.
Angie, I'm gonna say this here. Now that you've asked that, yeah. Obviously, where we're at the moment in terms of as a package and the level we're at, I believe, not many people might not believe this, but I believe we're still ground level. So the fact that you've come on, bro, says a lot about you and lets us know that we're on the right path. You feel me? So that's my answer, bro. And that's like added on to the answer, because the original answer is didn't really have any. It was more like let's do it. Yeah. There wasn't really any prejudgment, to be honest. Hand on heart.
Nah, because you was hitting me up. You was like, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. It's like, yo, when are you free? I was like, bro, you just tell me when you're free.
No,
and
you
I'll
was,
be
you
ready,
was. Yeah,
innit?
facts.
You know what I mean? Because I said I'd do it, and he's like, you was messaging me for months and months, like trying to get the logistics of this happening down, and I'm just trying to tell you, fuck, just tell me when, and I'll be ready. Like, you, I mean,
that's facts. And we had a night out in Leeds. Was it promotion? Amaré, was it
Amaré.
It was Amaré, innit?
Probably, I think so.
Yeah.
If it's Leeds.
In Leeds, yeah. And he bucked up. He was half cut, I ain't gonna lie.
I was cut.
But having saying that, you still showed me love, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, listen, Sealey, whenever. And now we're here, bro. So thank you. I appreciate it. You're a real one, you're solid. And I stand on that, bro. And you stand on what you say, and I can only respect that, bro. So yeah, man, listen, that's us done. Yeah? He's got a lot of things to do, he's a busy man. This is the Sealey show. I'm your boy, Sealey.
I've got no things to do now. I'm licked. What do you mean? I got stuff to do. Whatever I was gonna do is finished.
Well,
I'm going out.
He did have things to do until we got him drunk. But yeah, man, listen. Like, subscribe. Tell a friend, tell your friend. Thank you again for watching.
Shout out to Suki for having us.
Yeah.
Shout out Amaré Vodka.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
And again, man, if you don't watch now, you will watch later. That's how energy works.
I love that.
You like that, innit?
I like that one.
Give it
That's
one,
why I
give
say, listen, if you don't watch now, you will watch it later, because that's how energy works.
And we're out. Later. Love, my bro.